Welcome guys to the live stream. We are back and I have 1 day of missed streaming and everything is completely changed. Oh my goodness. There was an update for Streamlabs OBS. Totally caught me off guard that interacts with the new streaming interface with YouTube, and so my usual functions to be able to make things go live was totally different. It was totally not what I was expecting. So it took me a second to get my head wrapped around what I was supposed to do to get this stream to go live. However, it is back to linking to my Twitter again. So my Twitter is getting the notifications. It should be getting notifications that I'm going live again, where it hasn't for the last few streams. So I think that's a bonus. I think that's good. Apollo, welcome to the stream. I see you hopping in there. You were first to jump in. Welcome to the stream. There wasn't a stream yesterday because I never got home from work till like closer to like 8 o'clock at night. We had to have dinner and everything, and then I had to be up like crazy early to get my wife to an appointment this morning. We have to go back to another appointment tomorrow morning as well, like crazy early, but I'm gonna get a couple of hours of stream time in today. And then, so trying to get things, back to normal-ish here. We are going to be working on the Nether Hub again today. We're really close to getting this project done. We have one more wall left of the fire mural to do. We've got 2 little sections of like the lower carving that needs to get done at Bitcoin Jake. Welcome to the stream. So we're going to get those last 2 sections done that are actually going to connect into a portal. So yeah, we are things are progressing quite nicely. Let's switch over to the game window here and get things to load up here as we are playing around with of course, the YouTube settings a little bit different than what they were. Thanks again for also the new subs that we got last week that has us up over 1,700 subs now. I think I'm sitting at like 1,706. So we're starting to climb up and crawl our way closer to that 2,000 sub mark, which is what I'm hoping for by Christmas time, which would be nice. If we could pull that off, it would be mind-blowingly exciting. So where are we here right now? We have 3 completed walls for the fire mural that go all the way around this build. I think everything's looking super dope that way. We have all of the lower sections of the wall done, except for these 2 little spots here, which we're going to work on. The main part of the floor is all complete. So that's all good to go. Apollo, you've got one question. Fire away with your one question. We've got to design something for this outside area of the floor that we got to come up with. We got to finish this and then do the fire mural on this wall, and then this is done. Then we officially have a completed Nether Hub here on the server. Yesterday, even though I didn't stream, I did hop on and play some Minecraft last night for a little bit. I hopped on to the World of Solitude server, got a couple more rounds done on the biodome. I needed to try to figure out where I had left off with my counts. And actually, I was able to get it nailed down pretty quick. And now I have it documented here so that I can keep going on the actual dome build to be able to get things all growing there. And as well as I've got to farm tons of sand. I did cook up another whole inventory worth of sand to make some more glass. So what is 26 ms mean? That's 26 milliseconds is what usually ms stands for. Where are you seeing 26 ms and what does that mean? I don't know. I don't know where you're seeing that or reference to it, but it usually means like 26 milliseconds. So say you were doing like a ping test or a speed test on your internet connection. It will tell you what your lag or the time it takes for a packet to travel back and forth and when it needs to go. 26 milliseconds is usually a pretty good ping rate. Anything over 100, it starts to get pretty crappy. So if you're playing like Fortnite or something, the lower that number it is, the faster response you are in games. So if that's what it's referring to, I mean, there's lots of other things that MS could mean in this case, but I'm pretty sure it's a ping rate millisecond is what you're discussing there. We're just going to prep this wall here. We're gonna get this section done with the whole tunnel structure here today. That's what I'm gonna focus on today, is getting this lower section done. Last stream we did get this wall done with the fire mural, which was super nice. Every little bit further we make on that, it's just that much closer to having a completed build. And then I'll be able to put a pin in this and say, wow, I actually finished a build for a change. And then I can pass the reins over to someone else to, you know, come up with a tunnel design and stuff. Make sure you guys have reached down and hit that like button on the video if you could please. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. Follow or ring the notification bell. We are exclusively streaming on YouTube, so I am not streaming to Twitch and Mixer. And I see this as possibly a full move for the channel, is going exclusive to YouTube. So I usually I played a PvP Minecraft Pocket Edition server. My ping is always saying on high to low MS. The lower the number, the better it is, especially for PvP. The higher number you've got, the more issues you will have playing any type of PvP. Basically, with that ping rate, is if you're, say for instance, you saw somebody and they swing their sword at you, and say you've got a 50 millisecond ping rate. So when they're swinging their sword at you, that actually happened 50 milliseconds before you've seen it. I think that's probably the best way to try to describe what you'd be dealing with there. Going to take out a few more blocks here, depth-wise, to get it to where we need to be. Oh, is that my actual... Oh, wow, yeah. 10 minutes into the stream and I got my YouTube notification went out on my email, so notification squad's happening a little quick again. That's always good news. How do you get a better millisecond? You need a better internet connection. That's the only way you can improve that. It is strictly 100% reliant on how fast you're connecting to the internet. There's physically nothing you can do at your end other than if you're currently connecting wirelessly right now to your router to connect to the internet, actually running with a network cable will get you a faster ping rate, because there is some latency that happens with wireless communications. So Racing Fan, welcome to the stream. Jake says you're still working on Bitcoin Minecraft codes. Crazy tired today because I was up at like 5:30 this morning, so I've got an extra large caffeine bucket here to keep me going. That's why I say it's gonna be a bit of a quick stream today. We're gonna get these two openings done and get the tunnels and stuff built to it, and then that's it. That's all we're gonna be able to have in our energy stocks today to be able to get done. Yeah? Question mark? Oh, Racing Fan, you were on Lockdot stream the other day. Yeah, Lockdot sent me a message saying, hey, what can I do for the next challenge? And I told him that he needs to beat Minecraft walking backwards. That's the challenge I gave him. I don't know what he's going to think of that. I wouldn't do it. I did give him it if he wanted to have the ability to make sure that he's can turn around and face forward if he's been attacked by a mob, but he needs to be attacked by the mob first before he can turn around. It's going to make it very difficult for mining, I'll tell you that much. I'm going to try to do both of these sections at the same time to try to increase our efficiency a little bit. So, come on, guys, make sure you guys are reaching over and hitting that like button on the video. It helps us get into trending. Share it on your social medias too. Let people know that we are live and happening. Okay, so I need to now also dig out these. Actually, that set could probably stay just like that. Alright, we'll do the same thing with this. My Wi-Fi is a SoftBank and is super stable internet, but if I join CubeCraft or MinePixel, I lag like crazy. Even my Wi-Fi is stable. How do I fix that? There's no way you can fix it. It's your connection between your ISP and them. So there's nothing physically you can do to fix that. Other than don't use Wi-Fi, be connected through a cable. No, I don't think we want to dig that far over, do we? No, we don't. We just want to go 2 over. That's fine. There we go. Apollo said, I already hit that like button. Excellent. Thank you for reaching down and hitting the like button. I've got mushrooms. This section here shouldn't take near as long to get cleared out as some of the other sections, because I don't have as many blocks to bust out of here. Your road to 2K. Nice. Keep up the great work. We're trying our hardest, right? All I can do is keep putting up content and keep hoping that people come and enjoy it. That's all I can do. If I build it, they will come. Wasn't that Field of Dreams? An old Kevin Costner movie? May have just dated myself a whole lot right there. And keep Keep digging down. Keep busting out blocks. Keep moving forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 2K milestone. We'll have to do another 10-hour live stream marathon when we hit the 2K mark. What were you... will that your building, the Nether Hub, have a world download? Oh, you're wondering if I could make this a world download for people. I might be able to. It all depends on how big the file is. Maybe probably once like the overworld gets some more things done to it, I might make the world a little bit available for download. So I did find my Creative Wonders world. It was still on my old computer system, so I got that backed up. So I didn't lose those builds. That would have been a tiny bit disheartening to lose those. Okay, so we have prepped both those areas. So now we are just going to do an inventory purge here. And bit by bit, we are going to go ahead with getting some blocks in the ground here. And we have to dig this out a little bit more here. And continue digging it out a little bit more. Lockdot, welcome to the stream. Throw that back there. All right, we got the footprint placed. Knock out some more blocks here. Gonna have to have another little caffeine shot here pretty quick because, oi, I'm tired. Terrace, my luck is awesome. My mom got the stomach flu and she didn't want to be on the mountain, so we had to take her back to the house, so we're missing the snow. Hey, that sucks that your mom got stomach flu, but I don't know, I thought you wanted to have a little bit of snow. Does Streamlabs have a mobile version? Yeah, I'm not sure if it does or not. I've never streamed on a mobile platform before, so... I'm sure there's probably something available because, I mean, lots of people do stream off their mobile devices, so... I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if there's some kind of app available. And if Streamlabs probably would have one, I would think it would make sense. Okay, so we have that prepped. We're going to switch over now. We're going to grab some chiseled. We're going to grab some regular brick. And we might as well grab this and this. Lockdown says I have Streamlabs on my phone. It's an Android. Okay, it sounds like then there's Streamlabs for mobile. That's what I read out of that. I downloaded Streamlabs just now. What do I use it? Well, if you're going to stream from your mobile device, I've never even looked at it, never even attempted to see how the app works in the mobile environment, because I've never streamed off mobile, so I can't even remotely steer you in a direction that would be helpful. Go away! You're in my way. Run away. Terrace was actually kidding. Well, is not good that she is sick because we're missing the snow. We can have some of ours. It started snowing today, and then of course I gotta be on the highway for like an hour. It's usually an hour's drive in good weather conditions tomorrow. Well, it's not supposed to be good weather conditions tomorrow, so that's kind of sucky. So it's probably even closer to like an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes one way. Kind of not looking forward to that. Alright, let's go do this side. I think it is safe to say I could fill in some of these little gaps, though, that I didn't do. Yeah, like that one. Let's get these little holes filled in first. Alright, those are filling in the holes. The Icy Phoenix Records, how's it going? By the way, do you also play Skyrim besides Minecraft? You seem like a man of culture. I do have Skyrim installed. I've only played a little bit of it. I do enjoy, off the Skyrim engine, which is the Crisis engine, I played Kingdom Come Deliverance, and that game is freaking amazing. I enjoy Skyrim. I just find that the stream pace of it is a little bit slow. And most of my game content is all stream related. So now with that said, I haven't like dove right in and said, hey, let's just see how well the flow kind of goes with streaming it. I might in the future. It's hard to say. Right now, it's been like World of Warcraft and Minecraft is what I've been focusing on the most. However, I have parked my World of Warcraft account for a little bit, so... Okie dokie. I think now is a good time to... Let's grab... some of these. Just get these sections out of the way. I am ready for like the next big MMO to come out though. Like something to rival WoW with the graphics of like Skyrim or something. Like I need that real RTX graphics for a stream environment or for a open world RPG style game. Alright, this one we're going to just creep out there. We're just going up to this top piece to start. I know there's going to be a lot more of those bricks going up, but baby steps. Terrace, I might be streaming Minecraft Earth is going to be coming out. Do you think it might do pretty well? I have it on my phone. I've been playing a little bit of it. I find it really hard to be able to just dive in and get going on it though. I haven't been like overly thrilled with the style of gameplay it is yet, so. All good. You said World of Warcraft. If you said original Warcraft, I'd run away because I'm sensitive on that topic. Since originally it's a strategy game and StarCraft 2 is 100 times better, even though sci-fi. See, I'm personally, and I know this is going to have you turning tail, I'm not a huge fan of real-time strategy. I mean, I've played Warcraft and I've played StarCraft and all that. I'm definitely, my game style leans more towards an RPG style game than a strategy game. That's just how I roll. It's, I don't know, just who I am. You're lucky it's not out here. Yeah, it got released in Canada, so it is still just in early access, so. I think that part's all. Oh, you know what I can do is this piece as well, because that does have to go all the way across like that. Yeah, I've been finding with Minecraft, like I've only played maybe a total of a half hour on it, and maybe it's because I'm not. I mean, it's freaking winter here right now, so it's not necessarily the best weather to just head on outside, start adventuring, gather materials, and start attacking some things and whatnot. And there's not much you can do just sitting locally with it, so. It's, I don't know, it might not actually be a game that I would enjoy playing Minecraft Earth, so I'm just praying to God that the early access, not to say in early access for 3 years like Fortnite did, that's an example of how not to treat your game. And Fortnite's doing alright though, isn't it? Like, yeah, it was in early access for a long time, but they're still making money hand over fist, so they got to be doing something right. I don't think Microsoft will drag it out that long with Minecraft Earth, so. Okay, I'm going to take this, because I got to take this up all the way to the top anyway. We'll go like that. I'm going to actually change out these ones too to stone because we're going to end up having to deal with them as stone eventually anyway. Wow, I am like not placing blocks worth crap right now. See what I mean? Like trash, man. Totally trash. You're trash. Almost every Fortnite player went on Apex because Fortnite has more bugs than Cyan, and is it possible to count in a day? Yeah, and then most of them went back to Fortnite because Apex has its good things. I mean, every one of those games has its good features and its not so good features. PUBG included. It's impossible to please everyone. See, I haven't played Fortnite though since Season 2, so I don't know, or Season 4, sorry. I don't know if it's improved, if it's any better than what it was. I'm kind of oblivious when it comes to that. I haven't even watched any of Season 2 gameplay yet to see kind of what it's like, so... only people who stayed are those who have channels based on the game or people without a PC that can support Apex graphics. Okay, so that section there is done. We are gonna do this bit now. We'll go right to there. We have to chisel that out. Wow, I am just like scrubbing up the blocks here like crazy. No, it became worse ever since Season 4. In Season 7, it completely broke with billions and billions of bugs. Yeah, but what about that Chapter 2 or whatever they want to call it? The reset with Season 10. Even more, but now it's even more with Season 10. See, all the big guys are still playing it, so your Courage JDs, your Tim the Tapman, Tifu, Dr. Lupo, Ninja, they're all still playing Fortnite, so... Okay. I think that is all cleared up to where it needed to be. We did the top section, so what's next? What's next is some brick that's going to run clear across like so. Ooh, I missed a spot. My bad. Is there a lot of snow? There's not a lot of snow here right now, no. We just got a light skiff, that's all. We're supposed to get some heavy snow over the next couple of days, though. Okay, doing both of these at the same time, it's a lot of work to kind of plan what we're doing. Okay, I need the slabs next. Let's grab some slabs. So I'll take these ones. We're going to grab some walls as well too, so we'll take that. That should be a good start. I mean, one famous Fortnite player, although I didn't talk to him in a while. It's Wolfie, a guy with almost 1 million subs. Nice. Okay, where's my brick? I gotta knock out this one, and then this shoots straight across like so. And where's my half slabs? Do the same thing over on this piece. According to the Weather Network, the site says you use the next storm Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's supposed to be 68 centimeters of snow. Is that a lot? Well, 30 centimeters is a foot, so that's over 2 feet of snow. But for Canadians, it's another winter day. It also depends on what area you're looking at, too. Like, if you're talking, like, Banff area, I mean, that's good for the ski hills and stuff, but it doesn't really affect us. And, I mean, there's a lot of difference between where I live and, say, Red Deer or Calgary, whatnot. Like, they're... You only have to travel like an hour in each direction, and you've got different weather patterns in Alberta, because it's just... It's such a vast open space, right? Where's my chisel block? That's that one, this one. So we can go this here, this here. Need to put these in. And then cap it all off on the top. I think OK Boomer joke applies to almost everyone involved in politics, and only them, everyone else adapted to modern life except them, because politicians are Neanderthals. I mean, they're up there. Like, you got to remember, the baby boomers are, like, my parents would be considered baby boomers. And they're starting to get to the age now where they'll be phasing out of politics. Yeah, they've made some pretty stupid decisions in their time. As far as environment and stuff like that. But they've also, got us to, how we're still functional today. They got us through us not blowing ourselves up through, like, the Cuban Missile Crisis and things like that. So they just had different challenges, right? And the challenges have changed now with technology. That's not right. That's supposed to be like this, and this is supposed to be staired. Any idea what the most snow you've seen from one snowstorm is? I've had it where my car's been completely buried before. So 3.5 feet in one snowstorm. Now back when I lived on Vancouver Island, I used to work on a ski hill up there. And if we ended up with like a massive winter storm come through over there, we could easily see like 6 feet in like 8 hours up there, where you end up getting snowed in. You got to stay on the mountain. So do you ever mod Minecraft? I do play some modded Minecraft. I don't actually mod Minecraft myself. Like, I don't build mods. But I play some modded Minecraft. I was playing Sky Factory 4 for a while there. That's a lot of fun to play. It is a lot of fun. Okay, we pretty much got that section done there. We should probably move over and not neglect this side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we should probably put the 4th in there as well. Oh, wow. Stellar block placement abilities. You got to remember, Locke, though, as Canadians, we are used to snowfall. Like 6 inches of snow for us is nothing. So, I mean, that's just... You just drive easy and you get to work like normal. 6 inches of snow for you guys, and like the world has come to an end. Sneak my way in there. There we go. That is perfect. I do have to put a chiseled block, not there, right here with a stair on it, and then throw some bricks behind this. One thing I want to check back on these original ones that I did. Oh, there is supposed to be a chiseled block at the base of that as well. I'm going to have to fix those because I think I stopped putting that chiseled one right here. So all of these, I need to bust out that block and put a chiseled one in there. And it's on every single one of these. I did it on that first wall and then didn't continue that pattern. To further on, Phoenix, your comment got hidden because it's I have chat flagged so that it doesn't allow cursing. Copyright is legit. It is a pain in the butt for people to deal with. Don't get me wrong, but you need. People have worked hard to put some of their content and stuff out there, and for other people to just rip it off and do it and use it without their permission or without any royalties or anything like that. Copyright's a big deal. And it's part of the backbone of capitalism, right? Say you made a video that, you know, did really, really well for you. And then somebody, you know, say bigger than you, took your video and uploaded it verbatim as to what you did, no changes, but their version of it ended up getting more views than what you did, and so they're getting all the revenue from it. Wouldn't you be a little bit ticked if you had put all that work in and you don't get any of the benefit, somebody else is getting all the benefit from it? That's what copyright is there to protect you from. So it has its place. Now, fair use is a pain in the butt. Is, you know, coming up with what's considered fair use. And when it comes to like music and stuff, I would be more fine if the copyright was for the artist, not the label, because the label's who's making all the money anyway. It's not the artist, and yet the artist is the one that did the music. So it's I would like if I'm gonna support music, it would be for someone that's producing their own music so that they can personally hold their own copyrights. Yeah, I see now, but I never copyright my stuff since I like people to be able to use my music in their videos. And that's, you know what, there's lots of music creators and stuff that are uploading stuff to YouTube all the time that are royalty free. Like the music I'm playing in the background here right now, somebody spent the time to produce that music and make that music and upload it to YouTube and make it available on YouTube. And they are not expecting anything out of it for return. It's just, here you go. Here's some free tunes to listen to. Is it the greatest of tunes in the world? Some of it's not bad, but some of it is... I mean, it's something to have in the background that's other than just a ghast screaming in my ears, so... Okay, I think we've got all those bits and pieces in. Let's switch over to... I'm going to grab the cobblestone. Just to kind of mark out some places. We'll get this all in here, like so. Again, placing blocks like crap! I think if anything, the person should ask original creator if he can make a video on it. If someone asked me, I would just ask for a shout out. And you know what? That's legit. Some people work that way for sure. All right, what's next on this? Let us squeeze through on this side. We got to put that across all the way like so. Right to there. Perfect. And then this needs to be here and that needs to be here. Do the same thing over here, but less blocks we got to bust out. Okay, so we could tuck in some nether brick through here. If I copyrighted my music and actually made money out of it, I would see it as a job, and music should not be seen in that way. Music is a life, not a job. Well, here's the thing, though. It is probably one of the biggest pieces of advice you'd ever get is if you're looking for a career and you want a career, you need to find a career that you love, because then it doesn't feel like a job. So if you can make money off of something that you love, it's going to make you feel more motivated to keep doing that. So if music is something that you're really passionate about and you absolutely love that music, you need to find a way to make money off that, because you're enjoying it, then you're going to enjoy the process of making money. For people that have a job for the sake of having a job, they're the ones that get into these depression routes, that they're stuck in a rut, they can't get out of it, they're doing the same thing, they're going through the same motions because they don't love their job. That's not as healthy for you. It's a very rare occasion that you could fall into suit where you could find a career that is also something that you love, because then it doesn't feel like you're just going to your job. You're actually going to contribute in your life and your life choices. So that's why I think, if somebody's gonna make some money off music because they love music, that's awesome if they can do that. It's a very cutthroat industry to get into, so if they can find a way to monetize it and be able to make some coin, power to them. I love making YouTube videos. It's not my career yet, but I've got goals to go that way eventually. If it was to take off, like, I enjoy doing these live streams and playing video games and interacting with people and providing my tidbits of useless information when I can. If there was a way to make that in a career, that's awesome, because now I'm loving what I'm doing every day. I mean, I enjoy my regular job. I do IT support for a cooperative retail in both ag, fuel, grocery, you name it. Like they're spread out a lot, and so I used to be in IT retail where I was managing a couple of small computer stores, and that I found was getting very rut-like. I was stuck in that rut, and I'm better now because I get a constant change of things that I'm doing, and it challenges my brain, and I'm enjoying that. But if there was ever a time where, say I all of a sudden had 100,000 subscribers, and I was starting to see some regular supplement income that was being able to come in through this, I would then, look, okay, is this the time for me to make what I love an actual career? And yeah, I would do it in a heartbeat. I would absolutely do it in a heartbeat. I hope I've given you food for thought to sit there and ponder. What little blurbs of information that my brain can spit out at you. Blue Rose, welcome to the stream. I do enjoy streaming also, but there's a better chance of a video doing better than a live stream, but I get burnt out trying to make a video every day because I spend a long time on every detail. And a lot of it, Lockdot, for you is the type of equipment that you're using. It should not take you as long to edit a video as it is for you to do it, and I think it's because it's older equipment that you're using. I felt the same way on my old tower trying to edit a video. It was rough. It was absolutely rough trying to get through it because I would have an actual half hour's worth of video, but it would take 6 hours worth of rendering and stuff like that to be able to put that half-hour video up. If you could get a box where you're almost real-time rendering as it's producing the video, all of a sudden it doesn't seem like as much of a struggle anymore. However, it costs money to do that, and I understand it's expensive to get into a computer to be able to handle doing that type of work. I mean, I ran off my old streaming box. I mean, it was a first gen i7 that I only replaced in June. So no, it wasn't even June. When did I do it? It was September. Like late August, September is when I replaced my streaming box. And that was a first gen i7, and I bought that first gen i7 when they first came out. So it had seen its time, it had done its time. It was time for it to move on to greener pastures. Okay, I think we've got this all chiseled out to where it needs to be. Looking snazzy. Let's throw in some brick in here now. Rendering only takes about 10 minutes. My main problem is I don't have I don't have room on my computer. I don't know what is taking up all the disk space, but it is causing my software for editing to be slow. Yeah, you need at least, just for Windows to operate efficiently, you need at least 25% free space just for your swap file to function properly in the Windows environment. So if you don't have at least 25% free space, so if you have a 1 terabyte hard drive, for instance, we're just going to use some round numbers. We'll say 1,000 gig hard drive. If you don't have at least 250 gigs of free space, it's very difficult for files to move around, especially large files to move around on the drive. So it's also a software issue. Sony Vega is not the best tool, but it does the work well. See, me personally, for video editing, I really like Pinnacle Studio software, their HD software. It seems to work. It's simple enough for an amateur to get into, but it does give you a lot of the features that something like Sony Vega Pro or Adobe Premiere gives you. So it gives you a lot of those features, but it's a little bit more on the simpler end of things to be able to use, which is kind of nice. But I mean, I haven't had the latest version, because I stopped doing videos years ago because my box is just too slow. So everything I've been doing is live stream with no editing. So not familiar with the newest versions of it to see if it's any better. So just on the desktop, disk is 110 gigs and I have 5 megabytes of free space. Well, first off is throw away your 120 gig hard drive that you've got and go get some bigger drives. Get some bigger drives. Holy moly, it's 6:23 a.m. Damn, I've slept tonight. I hope I don't die today when I get out. Stayed up the entire night. That's not good. The body needs rest. Okay, so I think we're done all of those bits and pieces. We need to grab some glowstone now. I need that. We'll fire it in here. Lighten up the world a little bit. Perfect. Red stained glass I need now. Yeah, it's a quick reminder. Perfect timing there, Nightbot. Quick reminder, everybody reach down and hit that like button on the video. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. Ring the notification bell. That would be amazing. View counts are like trash today. What's going on? I've been streaming for like an hour and we've had nobody. Not that you guys are nobody, but it's been like super quiet. Again, sometimes I think it's just the algorithm on me getting discovered. I miss one day of streaming, and YouTube is punishing me in the algorithm to get into the recommended. I swear that's what it is. It's like, haha, you're not putting content out every second of the day. We're going to screw with you because we can. And there is nothing you can do about it. What software are you using? I have Sony Vega Pro, and it sucks. Okay, so all of those little features are in. Now I need to get some smooth stone stairs from over here to kind of finish off some of these edges. Like that, and that, and that. Those bits are all good. That's all good. I need some nether brick stairs now, just to kind of tuck into these little corners. Just like so. And I believe we have these two sections done. I don't think there's anything else I need to do to them. Looking at all this, everything is all in place the way it's supposed to be. Okay, these two connect into the main tunnel system. That's why I didn't put up the little guards there. So that's what we do. Lockout says, Terrace, do I need to get the stuff off the hard drive? And also, is it easy to change them? Well, it depends on what type of computer it is, and it depends if you're computer savvy at all. For some people, it's easy. For some people, it's not so easy. And it's impossible for me to walk it through you on a stream on what you need to do. And I would probably recommend backing up, like if you got any world files or anything like that for your Minecraft, any data files you've got, you're probably going to want to save them off of your current hard drive. See, my system here, my main drive is a 1 terabyte SATA drive that's in there. or 1 terabyte SSD drive, and then I have a 1 terabyte data drive, and I think another. No, I just left the one, so I've got 2 terabytes in total worth of storage on this, and then my other computer I still have another couple of 500 gig drives in, so I've got lots of room for storage. How you can function with a 120 gig drive that you've got in your system now is mind blowing. Like that's a wreck. Okay, I think I've only got a stable fan base. It's usually takes a week to get 100 views, but now I get 40 views in a few hours, bro. Can you slap me because I'm dreaming? Okay, slap. You've been slapped. I don't know. YouTube's done something like seriously different in how you're getting into trending right now. Because I used to be able to bang out 100 views on each one of these live streams in 2 hours on a regular basis. And I haven't been able to do that now in months. My view time is going up, but my actual view count is going down. So the people that are here are sticking around for the stream. But I'm getting a lot less new faces showing up. And it's a little bit on the frustrating side. And I know it has everything to do with their algorithm that they're doing with the whole COPPA thing that they're changing. So I'm dealing with that issues as well. So there's lots of different things that kind of play in to all these changes that are happening. I totally did not do this section correctly. Let's fix that right now. How many more of these little top sections did I miss? I think that was the only one. The rest of them all look okay. Ooh, wait. There's a whole big section right here that we didn't do. Fixing my mistakes. See, because it's right here again, too. And stared back in. Alright, let's just step back and have a quick look at this wall. Make sure there isn't any more of those little spots that we've totally missed. Like, right over here, there's one. Man, I am a scrub when it comes to building, aren't I? Alright, let's keep looking. If there's any more of those. I think it might be safe to say we've got it fixed now. Yeah, I think we're good now. I think we're good now. Yay! Hawkdot said, someone called Supersite has 20,600 or something subscribers, and he gets as many viewers as you do anymore. Yeah, that's why I'm thinking there's something that's shifted and changed in the algorithm when it comes. Yet YouTube is supposed to be trying to promote their live stream platform a little bit, so I'm not sure what the deal is, how that's happening. I am eventually going to start uploading a couple more. Like I want to start getting back into doing some editing. Maybe do some like time-lapse pixel art stuff. Just to kind of see, we'll throw a couple of them out, one of those a week, just to kind of see how it flows, how things happen. So, oh yeah, go to your channel studio settings, search for the options there, and your children automatically meant for children or completely not directed to children. Mine are not directed towards children, and I actually have it in the description of each video that says not recommended for children under the age of 13. And it's only because if your channel ends up getting moved to where it is for children, It disables your live chat. So there goes your super chat revenue. It's gone. It disables any comments on your video, and it also switches you from targeted ad content to non-targeted ad content, which drops the ad revenue on your videos to like 10% of what it usually would be. So it pretty much, if you got switched over to a kids channel, you making no money. There's zero revenue for you any of those opportunities anymore. So Boober, what did you put out there? I would like to like about the latest video Minecraft. Like, I'm not entirely sure what you were trying to say. Your sentence didn't make a whole lot of sense, what you posted there. All right, so now we need to work on this whole tunnel structure that I've got over here. So we'll give you a quick little flyby on kind of what this looks like over here. So this section is what we got to work on now, which is these two little tunnels. They kind of connect together to end up being one tunnel access out into the main Nether itself. So we got to build all this structure inside there now, which is pretty straightforward. The big thing is I got to make sure it looks like it's a 4 count all the way in. So I just got to make sure we get the structures in place for that and start busting out some blocks and getting some things happening. So the way you're uploading a 120 gig video, how do you upload a 120 gig video when you only have 110 gigs of free space in there, or a 110 gig hard drive? I'm just saying YouTube automatically assigns your videos to children's videos if they see Minecraft, but you choose your videos automatically to select it or not. No, they're not doing that. That is not the way it is done. There is nothing in their algorithm saying that that is how it's being done. Specifically, like, I did go through and put some practices in place to help prevent that by making sure I've removed the family-friendly flag on my channel that I used to always put when I was putting stuff in there. So they have not gone to a point yet where they are automatically forcing, if it's a Minecraft video, that it's going to be for kids. It's not going to happen that way, and they have said that it's not going to happen that way. Now, I'm just curious as to how their algorithm is being put out that way. So, well, again, it's going to be a lot of let's play it by ear and see what happens. But according to the gods of YouTube, that is not what it will be happening. Is you're not automatically just, oh, it's a Minecraft video. It is for under the age. So here's the thing with YouTube and a YouTube account. You know, anybody that's under the age of 13, if they're using YouTube, they are in breach of the terms of service with YouTube. So the fact that YouTube has got to cater to this is kind of BS. I think it's more of a parent thing that needs to be dealt with, not a kid thing. The parents shouldn't be allowing their kids on YouTube if they're under the age of 13. That's just the way it is, right? The laws of nature. Okay, I didn't want to bust that out, but I do want to bust these out. Car, welcome to the stream. Every single one of the videos that I have uploaded so far, and I'm using the new studio and everything, I have it flagged as not for kids, and they have stayed not for kids. There's no shift or change or anything to suggest that it's not been, or that it's been moved by YouTube over to a kids video. By no means have they done that at all on any of my videos that I have uploaded so far. Not one single video has been done that way. All right, let's just go double check to make sure that I've got the spacing on that right before we go through and do a whole pile of this. So YouTube does seem to be acting as a second parent. You're absolutely right, but this is where government needs to get their hands off of things and tell parents to start being more responsible. This is where government should be like, you know what, we're going to back off a little bit and you guys need to get your crap together, because it's not up to a few small people to police the world on the neglect that everyone else is doing. It needs to be that the masses need to, you know, smarten up. That's my personal thoughts on it. So, not that that's ever going to change, because I mean, the way our system works is we always cater to the one individual instead of to the group. So if there's one person that's using YouTube as a babysitter for their kids, all of us need to conform because of that one person. And I don't think that's right in society. I don't think that's right. We shouldn't have to completely conform on the way that we're doing things because one person is neglecting their child and making them, and just dropping them in front of YouTube and saying, all right, have fun, go, you can just do whatever you want. We're going to be over here completely ignoring you and not interacting. Like, we interact with our children. They didn't just get free reign of the internet whenever they wanted on it. Like, it was, I mean, they do now, but I mean, they're older, right? I mean, my son, he's 18, he graduated high school. Yeah, he's still living at home, but he's going through some health issues and stuff, so he's allowed to be living at home. My daughter comes home at university, so obviously we don't control what they're doing on the internet now. But when they were young and little, the computer was centralized. They didn't have computers in their room. They were centralized. We knew what they were doing. They weren't just dropped in front of it and said, you know, figure it out, you're on your own. So Tara says, I put the video into the new volume T, which has a terabyte of space, but the other thing doesn't. Oh, okay, so your main drive is, yeah, you need to get some more free space in that main drive then. If you're going to be replacing that main drive, then go with an SSD as well. Your performance will massively improve. Okay, so we need to knock out one more row of this. Because it was 4 wide through all here. They should put a question every time you turn on YouTube. It shall, are you a kid, teen, or adult? That it gives the user the correct videos. Yeah, but the thing is the kids don't click it. Or they'll just be like, you know what? I'm just going to get around it and say I'm an adult. Like, that's... There's no way of proving that, right? The Icy Phoenix says, to be honest, I started alone on the internet in 2011, but even though I was 10 back then, I was still aware of everything. Now I'm 18 and older. I'm even more aware of sickos that exist. And the thing is the sickos, and like that's not what these laws that COPPA is. COPPA is strictly an advertisement thing. It's done by the Federal Trade Commission. It has nothing to do with sickos on the internet. Like that's not policing anything there. It's just the way it is the way the laws work for. I'm going to try to simplify the terminology on this. So. It is against the law for anyone to collect personal information from anyone under the age of 13 in the United States. I don't know about other places. I don't even know about Canada, and I live in Canada. I'm pretty sure it's the same in Canada as well, where you're not allowed to collect personal information. Well, back in like 2008, I think it was, the legislation had flagged tracking cookies, which every website you've ever visited anywhere in the world puts a tracking cookie on your computer system. And the way you know that is if you do a Google search for how do I fix my car, and you clicked on a link in Google and you went to a website, and then when you go back to Google and you search how do I fix my car, and you see that link that you clicked on is now purple instead of blue when you clicked on it, that is because of a tracking cookie. Well, those tracking cookies get used by advertising services, Google Ads, Microsoft Ads, all these different ad services that are out there, to give you what's called a targeted ad. Oh, this guy's clicking on how to fix my vehicle. Let's give him advertisements towards mechanics in my area, new vehicle purchases. That's what's called targeted ads. Now, tracking cookies on someone by the age of if they're under the age of 13, well, that's illegal to be able to, under these new laws. It's illegal to retrieve that information and say, so that, okay, you've got someone under the age of 13 that's searching up Pokemon videos, while all their ads would be Pokemon based or something like that. They're not supposed to be doing that. The ads then have to become what's called non-targeted, which are just a blanket of ads where it could be a hotel ad, it could be a flower ad, or it could be a kid's ad. Now here's where the things get really screwed up with this whole process. Go to YTV or the Disney Channel and look at the ads that are on those channels, and you can't tell me those channels aren't for kids. And how many toy commercials are all on there? Those are freaking targeted ads. But the thing is they're not, quote unquote, gathering information from you because like the laws are messed up. I personally, I don't think a tracking cookie should be considered gathered personal user information. It's you surfing the web. That's all it is. And I think as far as a way to get around that is maybe the FTC shouldn't be targeting YouTube and how they're generating their ads. Maybe they should be targeting the web browser manufacturers, saying, hey, by default, have tracking cookies turned off on your computer system unless an adult opts in, so that they could get targeted based advertising. That's a better approach to this, rather than let's just kill all the content creators that are putting stuff out there for people to be able to view and destroy their way of life and destroy their living. You know, let's not go to the root of the problem. Let's just, destroy everybody else. It would be nothing. It's one flag in Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Safari, Opera, Firefox, that once it's installed, its default setting is to allow 0 tracking cookies, and you need to go through a process to actually enable those tracking cookies. Problem solved. There's now 0 personal information being collected, and then it's up to the end user to say, yes, I want to be able to have my personal information out there to be used. That's the approach they should have taken. They shouldn't have went after YouTube. I don't know what else to say about that. This shouldn't be here like this. I got to take this out and put bricks in there. I got onto a rant that I didn't want to get onto, and I made a mistake. I don't know. Does that? I'm hoping that I explained that well, and I'm hoping that what I've said there makes sense. I'm pretty sure it does make sense. As to, they should be going after the web browser manufacturers and say, hey, this isn't a YouTube problem. This is how you're accessing the equipment you're using to access it. So I bet some of the people there who are making the COPPA law don't even have a smartphone or a computer. Absolutely. Could very well. I think they went after the wrong people. I think it should be that the web browser should be the one that gets switched, not the content creator. But that's just me on a rant trying to figure out, what we can do. We can't do as content creators. We can't do anything. It's beyond us. So anyway, gotta go later. Hope to check out your channel. Let me click that so that it's not hidden. Another mother has handled this. Oh, you already handled it. So anyway, gotta go later. Hope you do check out my channel after streaming, since I don't have improving. I will absolutely check out your channel. I appreciate you coming and chilling and hanging out here for a bit too. Try to get some sleep now that you've spent like your entire life awake. Okay, so we have this first section done. Let's throw some flooring in here now, just to keep mobs from spawning in here. Oh, and I've got to bust out that and put glowstone in there. Now that I've gone and had this huge conversation on here, pretty sure my video is going to get flagged as not advertiser friendly, but I mean, I didn't say anything that's not like legit to talk about, so. I know how to unhide messages. Don't worry about it. Just slow at reading to make sure that it's okay. Hey, not a problem. The reason why that one got flagged is like, hey, check out my channel is why he put that in there, but I'm going to let this one slide. Apart from a small composition made in Sequencer Composer, since I lost that program when I was upgrading from Windows 7 to Windows 10. Yeah, there was a lot of like older, like free video editing software that kind of tanked when Windows 10 got upgraded. There were so many changes to how the operating system interacted that a lot of people lost some of their free tools. And now they have to be replaced with paid tools, which is kind of a little bit trashy, but... Let's just throw the floor in right now, and then we're going to knock out some more of this. Try not to bust out more than I absolutely need to in here, just because it makes it easier for working and making sure I don't have like zombie pigmen spawning beside the walls all the time. Okay, that's the 4 wide we need, so we gotta go just one more deeper. Actually, it's probably 2 deeper than this. No! Bye, lava. Bye, lava again. Got a bunch of lava we ran into here, so. Anyway, I think I stalled here for too long. You got only 5 likes so far. I hope you get more views later. I hope I do as well, please. Share it on your social medias. Tell all your friends, hey, check out this guy. This old guy plays Minecraft. Okay, and then we bust out these ones, like so. Throw in some lighting effects. The trickier part is when we get into actually doing the corner section. We start turning these tunnels to each other. It gets a little bit more tricky to do that. These little sections are easy because it's just straightforward digging. Alright, another row of brick happening here, just like so. What'd you say in there, Locked Up? Let's check that out. After, by the way, I beat Minecraft with the milk bucket video. That took me roughly 1 week to make. Didn't even get 70 views. It happens. Get lots of comments on the video though, like your comment channel. Like I was looking at the comments on it, and it did okay. Alright, we'll put this section up. Okay, we have these two first parts of the hallway completed. Let's go see what the corner's going to look like. It's been like a week or so, maybe a week and a half since I did this section over here, so I just want to double check to make sure I build it right. I want to say, so yeah, we step in with another row of bricks this way, and then a row of bricks and another rack, same as what we did over here. Okay, that all makes complete sense. We're in 3, and then we're 3 across this way and in 3. So that's pretty straightforward. I think we can pull that off. That we can do. It's just making sure we turn the corner the right direction. Go through the whole process and build one the wrong way. That would suck. I might upload the same video on a separate channel to see if it does well on there. I've seen a lot of new channels get tons of views for no reason. Well, that's awesome. Let me know how that works out for you. Let's put that piece back. I don't need that one in there. Okay, so chisel that out. Because we figured it'd be brick, and then it's like 3 straight across. So we'll just do these 3 out right now. Just like so. Okay, this row here is our brick row. So we just follow along with this. And then these 3 are not brick, they are stone. I can't see anything going wrong because I'm going to be starting a second channel anyway. So if it gets a kickstart, that would be neat. What is your second channel just going to focus on different content or the same content, or you just, for the sake of doing another channel, you're going to do another channel? We're going to do that with this. just like so, and then that is stone. Okay, so this one actually steps out this way, so I'm just going to put these all the way in. We'll knock this bit out. Probably just to the middle here until we figure out what exactly our start and stop points are. Oh, I know for a fact that this has actually got to go this way. Just like so. This is not hammered out like this. This isn't here. Because this will end up being this piece right through here. So you should step out like this, and then you should step out like so. And then you are spruce stone. Let's just go double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. We focus on games besides Minecraft because I don't want to lose my audience because I moved to more than one game. It's, you know, there's plenty of channels out there that succeed that are multi-game. You just have to go in on the start of it saying, hey, this is a multi-game platform, stream platform is what you're doing. And then it's easier to do that transition. Yeah, so this steps out, so this. Okay, that's kind of what I was hoping it would be. Now, am I working on the right side? I bet you I turned that corner the wrong way, didn't I? What did I say? I said, we got to make sure that I don't turn the corner the wrong way. And so what did I do? I went and turned the corner the wrong way. That's freaking amazing. I'm so trash. All right, let's put this all back then the way it was. 3 stone across, like so. Everybody reach down, hit that like button on the video, subscribe if you are new to the channel, ring the notification bell so that you know when we go live. I try to stream as often as I possibly can. Most cases it is nearly daily. Real life kind of got in the way with yesterday, so I wasn't able to stream yesterday, but I do my best to try to keep that content to coming. Okay, that's like so, which means you are like this, and then this goes straight down like so here. Should have that opening, samesies there. So when I look at this now, this is brick here. And so is this on the way down. Keep knocking out some blocks here. making the corner. Which should be just like so, and then we knock these out. And that will match us up with this other side. Actually, that's supposed to be this stone. That's just like so. Turn, 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 turn. We gotta bust this one out and place it like that. There we go. And then I can put these back in like so. Bust that out. Something's not right here. Because I don't have... I don't know, maybe... Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. It is what it is. Because that's basically the continuation of... Like, this piece. It just goes between that pillar and this pillar to make it, so... We're good, we're good, we're good. Excellent. Hopefully YouTube will not mind me updating the same videos on my second channel. This is your content, so... So as long as you don't report yourself as copywriting your own material, you should be fine. Alright, now we got to go do the same thing over on this side, but curling it towards so that they connect together. Alright, brick it up here. So bricks all the way up to these points. Straight across. Now that'd be hilarious, terminating my own channel because I reported myself for... You'd be like, who the hell's uploading my content? Forgetting that you uploaded your stuff. Flag your own channel. That's like so, that's like so, and then this is the part where we start facing the other direction. Let's put that back in there for a second, because this is going to go straight across like so with some more stairs, and then this is the netherrack section. Okay, let's knock this section out because that is stone. To be honest, I would report a channel for uploading, or I wouldn't report a channel for uploading my own content. I would just say, please stop. If they didn't stop after a few times of me asking, I'd probably report them. I have no idea if anybody has ever tried to rip off any of my content. I haven't seen any of it out there, so... Doesn't necessarily mean somebody hasn't. It's just I haven't seen it, so... Not overly worried about it. Now, if they started getting like 1 million views on my stuff that I'm getting 100 views on, then okay, maybe I'd be like, hold on a second. How the phone? How does that work? This way, this way, this way. This way. That should be the third piece. Knock that out. Knock these out. Okay, let's throw in... I gotta put these back in here because I kind of dug it out just a little bit too far. Because this is brick through here. A little bit of flipping around here as we lay out these stairs properly, and I didn't do that right at all. Let's try that again. There we go. Replace out that one with stone. These three need to be glowstone for the lighting effect in here. That's done. Yeah, I'm thinking I probably got slammed today because I haven't been getting near the new viewers like I've been getting lately. In these streams, and it would have been from our conversation that we've been having. I'm getting spanked for our conversation on the whole COPPA thing. Oh well, I guess, you know, freedom of speech is a punishable offense. Okay, so these should now completely turn to each other. So I could technically now just walk straight through this. And we could just do a complete clean out of this piece. And these two tunnels will line up absolutely perfectly through here. Right through to the other side. I'm believing that these are going to line up. I'm going to bust through, and it's going to be, voila, we are there. Any second now. I hope. Maybe? Okay, I'm kind of Getting a little bit concerned. I should be hitting the other tunnel any second now. Hey, there it is. Yay! And it does line up perfectly. Whew. I was getting a tiny bit concerned that I totally screwed that up, so that would have been just an absolute disaster. Let's just kind of get rid of some of this fire that's happening in here. It's noisy and ugly. There, we've piled that in. Do I need help with anything here? No, I'm plugging along with it. I'm doing just peachy. Peachy, peachy, peachy. Throw some floor on here so we don't end up with mobs spawning while we're working. Time is it? Yeah, we got 45. We can get this. We can get this tunnel completed. Alright, what I do need to know is what my spacing is over here. So we're going to go check out that. So tomorrow's stream, we're going to be working on some more of the mural, I think, is what we're going to do tomorrow. And then after that, we'll work on what we're going to do with this floor, this big white empty space floor pattern. It'll be a small, definitely a smaller pattern than what we've already got done. Okay, so we round this corner. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 again. And then 5, and then 4. Okay, this is totally doable. There's a pig in the middle of the desert, and you didn't even see grass in your render distance. That's crazy. In your render distance. I'm assuming that's what you meant to say. That goes like this, and then we are a row of brick here. Again, building in 3 dimensions, thinking layers is what really adds to any build that you're ever going to do. If you could start pulling that off, you're going to have way more success in your builds. It is safe to say that all of these blocks can get busted out like this. Same with this side. Actually, we could probably go and take out all this as well. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'd leave 3, knock out 5. Currently you're destroying all of the hay bales in a village. Just as long as they're not Tall Terrace's hay bales on the roof of his structures. That would be bad. All right, looking at this, actually, this row can go as well. We could put back the spacers in again that need to be there, so I'm not overly critical with how much block we bust out of here. That's lava. Hey, it's power up! Whoop, where's Ren? Ren hasn't been around every time the power up plays. He keeps missing it. That actually can stay just the way that was. That one can stay, that one can stay, this can all go. Okay, so we need to chisel this out a bit more, because that's going to be all stone layer in there. Just like so, and same with the roof. And the stone block work is done for this section. Just like so. Switch to stairs. Wrong stairs. This can actually stay like so. Nether brick. Throw some lights in and we're all good. Yay, we can see, and we've got a nice, perfect corner through here now. So this is where it actually like cuts out at this point and goes off into the opposite direction. So that will be heading out into the real world out that way. But this side is 5 across. Just like so. We're going to bust this out. Because this actually carries right across this way too. And this little piece. Because it's another opening archway that heads out into the actual nether at this point. Interesting, the bell on my village disappeared. Somebody probably came and took it. Somebody probably had already explored that village already. Are you on this server? Yeah. Somebody probably already explored the village. Double check the lighting on that. I think it might be this 6 wide, but we'll put this here. We'll double check the glowstone placement on that other section when we get over to when we go back, just to double check everything. Actually, we'll go do that now. I want to see what the lighting is like in the middle there. I don't think it's a 6 wide pattern like I did. And this is symmetrical. I need to make sure that it's the same on both sides. There's something awkward about doing a build and having one little piece that's different than the rest. Okay, so we are going for... Is this 6 wide? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, it is 6 wide. Derpy derp. We're going to have to fix that. Because we only did a 5, so we got to shift everything over a block. All of this needs to move over 1 block. Just like so. Move this all over 1. And problem will be resolved. That all lines up half-assed perfectly now. I do have to come up with this piece though. All the way across, and then we'll throw some filler in here too. Everybody, make sure you're reaching out and throwing that share button out on this as well, too. To get more people popping by. And hit the like button, subscribe, follow. Not follow. Ring the notification bell. There's nothing to follow anymore because I'm not doing this on Twitch and Mixer anymore. It's just the YouTubes. That like so, that like so. Knock these out. That piece can go back, I think. We'll knock it out for now anyway. Throw some stairs in. This I gotta knock out to here. Ooh, nope. 1 too many blocks. And then these ones can get knocked out. just like this, our tunnel connectors are done. Oh no, we still got to do this. We still got to get an opening and punch it out that way. Let's get that done here real quick. Yeah, let's throw a layer of this in. We'll throw these here. Whoops. Bust this out to this point. Oh, you know what? That is supposed to stay as netherrack all the way across. Perfect. Okay. This one. We've got that opening ready to go. It's a little bit wider opening here, obviously. We're going to chisel this out a bit to see if we can actually get out to some type of, hey, we're heading out this side of the west side of the nether. I mean, obviously there's mobs out there. We can hear them. I'll task Sweeney with being able to figure out a nice tunnel design for here. I'd like to have a different color design tunnel for each direction, north, south, east, west, different themed. Generally the same design, just different colored theme to it. We'll just dig it out to this far because, you know, I don't want to go through and I don't know how big of an area they're going to want for a tunnel and whatnot, so we'll just place this in, prevent any mobs from spawning out here. I think all we have left to do is just put some gates here, and that prevents any mobs from just wandering in. And, like, the bottom structures are completely done for the nether hub. So I need this and that. Yeah, the video uploaded on your second channel, you already got 2 views on it. Well, there you go. It's weird how it wouldn't let me click on those to place those. I think I actually ran into that before, though. I need to actually place this on that block, and then it connects them. Done! Look at that! We got funky little tunnels on both sides because of our lack of preparedness on how we designed this. There's 2 exits on each of the east and west sides, and there's 1 exit north and south to be able to head into the tunnels that we're heading. Now, both those exits do combine into 1 tunnel. So there's 1 tunnel east, 1 tunnel west, 1 tunnel south, 1 tunnel north. We just have the west wall mural left to do. And then the floor pattern. That's all that's left. And we have finished our nether hub. What a process this has been. It's been a lot of fun. I am, however, going to grab Sweeney's stuff here, and I am going to go put it back for him. We're going to go like this. I'm going to put it in my actual inventory so that it's not chilling out in here. Kind of left a lot of stuff just chilling in here. Probably because he didn't want to accidentally, because he was over in creative working on the mural section, and he didn't want to accidentally delete all his stuff. Let's head out to the overworld. Boober, you know your English is not making any sense on what you're trying to do. I'm assuming you're trying to advertise your own Minecraft video to get a like on it. Okay, so I need a chest. And I need a sign. I'm going to place the chest just actually right here. Put the sign on it. Sweeney, here is your stuff from the Nether. Look at that, you're even getting an extra chest and an extra sign out of it. Alright, Sweeney's got his stuff back. It's there for him the next time he pops in. All in all, things are progressing along out here. Let's actually go swing over and have a look at Lockdot's shop that he started. There's a lot of cobblestone around here. We're going to have to pretty this up a little bit. It's very much all one color. You get a headache as you walk into here. It feels like you're going to bang your head on the wall here. Not entirely sure what you got going on there in the corner, but so be it. I did change that to stairs there so that you're not hitting your head as soon as you walk in. It's coming along. Royal Twin hasn't been on in a bit. Nothing's changed over there. Of course, my kid, he doesn't know what he's going to build next. He's got these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 structures that he's put together here. I gotta get Grim back too because he's just got his little house here and then he was going to work on a castle off into the distance, but our Nether hub is doing just peachy. Man, this is just awe-inspiring when you walk in here and see this. I can't wait till I get that last bit of mural done. We get the last bit of flooring done. This is going to be amazing. And then the other thing we'll probably do is something with this. We've got to fix this so that it's not just an ugly little portal here sitting in the middle of the room. We'll build some type of structure around that to kind of fit in with the rest of this. That'll be probably the last little bit we do, so. Alrighty, folks. Thank you guys for watching the live stream. Not as much activity tonight as I would have liked, but we're still plugging along, trying to creep closer to that 2,000 sub mark. Yeah, I think this weekend I might try to start working on actually recording some video gameplay. Try to do some of the pixel art stuff. I'm going to grab an image myself that I'm going to end up doing initially for some pixel art and try to do a time lapse and see what that is going to be like. I will need to repurchase myself some video editing software because, of course, I had an older version that worked in Windows 7, doesn't work in Windows 10, and so I'm going to have to go hunt down and get the proper one. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, ring that notification bell. Also, check out the website. It is Christmas time. There's some gift ideas for yourself or that you could try to hint to some people to say, hey, can you get me this for Christmas? There's the merch that's on there. You can go and check that out. It's on terracetwdc.com. Thank you guys again for watching. And hey, one other thing you could maybe do is reach over and click that little join button. If you want to become a member of the channel, that would be fantastic. And $5 a month, it gets you access to custom badges beside your name, the custom emotes, member access to this server to be able to play on, so you can actually live view, have a look at this Nether portal. Yeah. With that said, guys, later. Thanks for watching.